What up, what up, what up? Friends and Family Podcast, live in the biddy. Everybody's in the building.
All right.
Actually, no, we're missing a bunch of people today. It's the same. Like, every week, we're just going to keep you on your toes. Kat is MIA because she's resting, and Jules is on vacation. I hope you're having a time. Bring me back some pizza from New York.
That's a fact. Chinese food, too. Okay. What's poppin', people? Don't know. You know, it's the guys here. You know what I mean? It's a guy show today, but we still got still gonna give you a great
show. You already know the time. You already know the time.
Regardless of the vibes.
Stop playing with me.
Before we start, Dame, how was your weekend? Talk to us. Let us know what you've been doing this past weekend.
Oh man, I've been doing a lot. I got a lot of things cooking, so I've been working. You know what I'm saying? I got the brand, the vibes. You see it. Hunters and Hounds Clothing, huntersandhoundsclothing.com. I've had a very, very, very tough week, and I just want to take a moment to say that I say this all the time, and I literally live by this. Every storm runs out of rain. So no matter what it is you're going through, just remember that. Like, if you got to put your head down and push, everybody on that inspirational bullshit, they want to tell you this, they want to tell you that, but every storm runs out of rain. It don't matter if it's a year storm or if it's a day storm. At a certain point, it just runs out of rain. Every problem runs out of momentum. Every obstacle you face at some point will have to come out of your way. And I think if you put God first and you're around people that are good to you, there's just no way, for you to not succeed. And I just wanted to take a moment and say that, just based on the week I've had mentally and professionally, dealing with people when it comes to business. Fucking crazy.
That is for sure.
And no disrespect to nobody. I'm not gonna shade nobody. I'm not gonna say no names. I just wow. It's like, just wow.
That's crazy out here.
That's all I can say. Be on the lookout for new merch dropping from Hunters and Hounds Clothing in a bit. That's all I'm gonna give y'all. It's gonna be spectacular. I'm grateful either way it goes. God got me. My people got me. I'm okay with that. We appreciate you every week for tapping in, tuning in, listening to our pod, giving us y'all feedback. Stay active in them comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Give us a follow, please. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Give us that special. Help us out. Let us get out there. Help us with that algo. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that goes. So, again, like, subscribe. Tell a friend. Tell your friend to like and subscribe. Tell that friend to tell another friend. All right. Each one brings one, and that's just how we rocking, man. What about you? What you been doing? You was outside.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. All right, listen. Before I get to this, I just want to say real quick to our family in the UK. Rest in peace to a phenomenal woman. She raised a household full of great individuals. Yeah, she passed this past weekend. For me, it was like she was like my grandmother. When I was younger, my grandmother on my mother's side passed away. So I only have like one memory of that grandmother is when I was like a baby. That one picture that I always post. But this lady kind of, I would say in my eyes, she kind of like stepped in and played that role, played it perfectly, and so she passed this past week. So that kind of messed my meds up. But apart from that, I had Pun the Ends yesterday. Shout out to everybody that was at Pun the Ends.
Real quick, I didn't mean to shut you up, but rest in peace to you. That's your grandmother? Sure. That's your great grandmother?
Might as well call her my grandmother, man. Like the way, the way the way that she raised me, like her grandson and me, we like the same age. So like growing up, my one memory I always remember is growing up. We always used to go back and forth. So like before we go to bed, they would say, "Yo, spell this, spell that." He was lit in spelling. Yeah. So like I'll run downstairs, ask my dad, "Yo, how I spell this?" Run back upstairs. By the time I get upstairs, he don't spell it. So it was like for me that she kind of made me be a great speller today based off that, because I was like, "Yo, I'm never gonna not know how to spell a word."
Oh man!
So when somebody asks me, I'm here. So it was a great time we had, and I spoke to the family over there, and I basically told them like, "Listen, man, like as a man, you got to get your tears out. We got to." I feel like a lot of guys feel like, if you cry or whatever the case is, you put. At the end of the day, man, you gotta get your eyes teary, but then you just gotta be there for the family. So
I struggle with that one for real. So
you know what I mean?
I encourage that.
I just explain to them, yo, get your cries out, get your tears out. But at the end of the day, you know, you're the household, you're the man of the household. You know, you got to take care of the women in the house. So
big facts.
Yeah, just get it out and then be strong for the ladies in the household. So
big facts.
You know, I say that to say, you know, we got to make sure we give our loved ones our flowers, whether they are our parents or whether it's a father or mother figure in your life. You know, just you want to get them their flowers. And with that being said, I also want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Yes, sir.
You know, you know who you guys are. You know the role that you guys play in your kid's life, and you know how much it's helped nurture your kid into the person they are today. So, for those that are still in your kid's life, Happy Father's Day.
And if you're not in your child's life, find a way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Find a way. Like, you don't have to. I mean, you don't got to be, you know, the perfect dad. You don't got to, you know, drop hundreds of dollars on expensive designer and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a father is very, very important, critical in raising a child,
Facts.
Boy or girl. A father is the superhero to a son, and you know, to a daughter, a father is instrumental in her representation of what a man should look like.
Facts.
So I think that you know, we're trying to get to a place in life where we're minimizing fatherless households. Let's bring that back to where it's like, you know, in spite of whatever you and the mom got going on, that's not what we're talking about. Make sure you find a way to be in your child's life.
Yeah, we're here for a better cause.
You know, building families is important. And if you're going to be a part of something and take on that role and be a father, then you have to understand that there's always going to be somebody looking at you, watching what you're doing. So you got to be on your 10, you know what I mean? So just shout out to all the fathers, and, you know, I would encourage you to find a way to have a relationship with your son or your daughter. You know what I'm saying? And
find a way to fix it, man.
Irregardless of whatever it may be, find a way to fix it, find a way around it, work your way through it, and do your best to be in your children's life. Be a father. All right? We're going to jump into these topics real quick.
Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all again for tapping in with us. We hope you're going to enjoy this. We're going to take y'all on a ride with us real quick. Should your girl and your homie be friends even after the relationship is over?
Dead. Like for me,
wait, go ahead. Dead.
Yeah, dead. Like flatline.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's dead. Like the only exception in my eyes, personally, it will be like, so let's say, for example, you and Judy.
Yeah.
So let's say I knew Judy before I knew you.
Yeah.
And then, you know, you and Judy got together, and then it probably would have made our relationship stronger, because, you know, guys, that's
usually, yeah, we bond over that type of stuff.
Now, in the event that y'all break up, I would say that I'll probably be her friend, but like at a distance.
Yeah.
Like if I see her out, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be the overprotective because she's not with you anymore. But you know, if I see her, hey, what's up? Like, I will protect her, because at the end of the day, that is my friend first. Right. So I will protect her. But other than that, if we keep it to how it is right now with y'all, and y'all break up tomorrow, God forbid,
it's dead. I have to respect that. So you wouldn't necessarily, like, because a lot of dudes, what they'll do is they'll make excuses, right? Because they probably got their own plan, right? Like, and I'm not trying to be the negative Nancy. So before y'all come for me in the comments, I'm just keeping it real, just being realistic. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of dudes, and a lot of the experiences I've had, so that's why I want to ask this question. So let me stop beating around the bush. Would you still be friends in a way where it's like close?
With who? With
the girl. Like, say for instance, you and her have a thing. You and a girl you and a shorty have a thing. And you know me, you know my rule is the same as yours. That's why we rock how we rock. If it's dead, it's dead. That means I don't care how I met you. If that's my dog now, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no friendship politics. Like, I had somebody text me and was like, you hanging with the op, because I introduced her to her man. I was cool with him first, and then I posted a story and he was in my story, and she was like, you hanging with the op. How am I hanging with the op?
That was my dog before you, shorty.
If it comes down to me and my homeboy and you and him and y'all are done, it's gonna be him every time for me.
Thanks.
So the question I'm asking you is, I guess, how would you go about having to mitigate that type of situation?
I mean, it's to be honest, it's not really like. So I've had an incident like that right now. Like, one of my homeboys, a real close friend of mine, he dated this girl or whatever, and then me and the girl became real cool. Like, she'll call me her brother, whatever. I call her my sister. And then unfortunately, they broke up. Our friendship can't get to that point anymore.
Word.
But again, if I see her out, I'm gonna say what up to her. You feel me? If I see she's in issues like outside, I'm I'm not gonna go out my way to do anything additional.
Word.
If I see you out and whatever the case, because at the end of the day, she's still a friend, and you know they're female, so you definitely gotta defend them.
Facts.
But apart from that, bro, it wouldn't be no. Oh, yo, my homie said XYZ, blah 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 blah. Yeah, oh, yo, I'm about to touch this spot. I know this is one of your favorite places. You want to?
There's no link. There's no link. There's no. That's dead. There's no invite. There's no nothing. It's like, you know, I remember 2 years ago catching pressure from the same person for not inviting him to my party, like to my event, like for my birthday, my little birthday. You know, every year I do something for my birthday, like, and you know, catching static, like, oh, you choosing sides. I see how you moving. It's like, come on, like you already know. I'm not gonna tell you how to rock, but for me, I feel like a part of my code as a man, my own ethos as a man, is like, yo, if that situation is dead between y'all, and me and this man done built a relationship that's like still cozy, it's still solid, it's built on real friendship, there's no way I'm gonna jeopardize that just to be your friend. You don't need me anyway. Most of you chicks got 100 niggas in your DMs trying to be your friend, or being, you know, kiki whoop whoop. You'll listen to you talk about whatever and laugh and be there. So you don't need me. You good.
How I look at it too, like for me, a lot of the times, like, all right, so let's say I'm dating the girl, whatever, and I got a friend, and I break up with the girl, and then he's still cool with the girl. A lot of the times, there be some sneaky shit behind your back that she didn't even know about. To be honest,
facts, big facts.
When I see shit like that, I don't look at it and be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like, I kind of look at it and be like, damn, I fucked up. Because how I did not see that from before.
I mean,
I don't.
You don't have eyes in the back of your head.
Exactly.
Bro.
I don't put pressure on myself, but it's like, damn, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I always go with the latter of the two, right? Like, so I always say, if it's done in the dark, it's gonna come to the light. At a certain point, like, whatever you got going on, because I done had niggas like snipe me over girls, like straight backdoor me, like. That's my girl. That's been my girl for X amount of time. You was around. You seen me and her go through all sorts of mess and disagreements. You was around when I was complaining about her, and she probably was at some point complaining to you about me. You know what I'm saying? And now you turn into, all of a sudden, you know, oh, you don't deserve that, and you in her ear acting like, you know what I'm saying, you really care for her. Hold on. I think niggas who do that, and I ain't gonna hold you when I say this, I think a nigga who did that was never your friend. He was always in your life to be competitive. That's why when I see niggas date the same girls and they say they homies, I'm like, no, y'all not friends. There's just no way. There's just no way. Like, there's no way you my homeboy and you fix your face to tell me that that's okay. Fuck that. Me and you gonna have to shoot the fair one, and then you need to stay far away from me after that, because that means that you've been plotting on. You want my life. That's what that says to me.
You want the life you're living.
Like, I know everybody that people be always, oh damn, be in the extremes. No, I really be feeling like if you do some shit like that, you want my life. You're jealous of me. You think me and you are equal. In some way, you got to find a way to make sure that you measure up to me. So the best way is to fuck the girl I'm fucking. And then you probably questioning her, pause, about how big my dick is, what my stroke game like, because you want to be me. I really be feeling like that. I really feel like when people do things that show you their character in that line, they envious of you. They feel like in the back of their mind, I'm supposed to have her too. If he had her, I'm supposed to have her.
To get the same bitch you got.
Supposed to get the same chick.
I had a time like that too when I was in college. I was messing with this girl or whatever. And like, I don't really know how we got to that point, but I messed with the girl, and then me and my two homeboys at her crib. Me and my two homeboys, and it's her and her homegirl. We at the crib, and I think her and I get into an argument, and I storm out the crib. So then when I leave, it's her and the nigga at the crib, if I'm not mistaken. She cried. Like 1 minute it go from crying in his arms, she's crying on his cock. And I'm like, yo,
too, real quick.
How did we get there?
That's crazy,
bro.
Also, what's her like? That just show you her character.
Of course,
you know. Like I remember this happened to me. I'm not gonna say no names because dude still be, you know, he be in and out tapping and checking on me, but he has to stay far away from me because of that, right? Like, he literally was trying to knock Shorty off, and when Shorty was like, yo, aren't y'all friends? Nah, we not friends like that.
I had a homeboy like that too.
And I'm like, how you call yourself a man when you don't got no, like, there's nothing that's off limits to you. Everything is a go. whatever you need to do, you'll sell your dog up the river for $1. You'll try to fuck his ex or his girl behind his back. That's disgusting, bro. Like, I don't got no respect for people like that, bro. I can't even rock with that. Like, me and dog right here, he had to talk me off the edge one time because I was really about to do something to somebody for that. Like, I don't respect people that do shit like that, bro.
Shit different.
You just a different level of slimy, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you was like, yo, she food. Okay, you said she food, so that mean you, yo,
dog food, do your thing.
Yo, hey, she could do her thing with whoever, right? And if you wanna jump on the ship and set sail, go ahead. But if that's dog's girl, that's his girl. You know that's his girl. They've been rocking for X amount of time, and you know they serious. And he never said to you, yo, that's food, don't go over there. Cause now, yeah.
Now you're gonna be looked at.
Yeah. I really don't rate you no more. You know what I mean? I don't really rate you no more after that. I'm looking at you like, You know what I mean?
My dog for real?
Yeah. Now I'm questioning a lot of shit about you, your character. And once that respect is gone, it's like,
What else is there? What
we here for?
What else did it talk about?
Nothing.
That's what
shit is dead.
It's dead. Like,
you know what I mean?
There's no conversation. There's no vibes.
Nothing. I can't rock with you under no circumstances. Just flat line. It's dead.
Dead air like a radio station. It's just dead air, bro. It's tough though. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like it's tough when, like, you know, it's somebody that you thought that I was your dog for real or something, and then shit like that happened. It's like, damn, was you really my dog for real? Like, was you really kicking it for real, or was you just here for a reason, or like was it like a expiry date on how long you gonna be here for?
I mean, I think the toughest thing about that too is you got to deal with the betrayal from both ends because she betrayed you too.
Yeah, but see, the thing is,
it's like, yeah, okay. Her justification is gonna be that we're done, so I'm gonna do whatever I want. When really,
that's the thing.
It's probably more so being done to hurt you.
Of course, but see, the difference is, she was never your dog from jump. The nigga was your dog way before all this other shit. So yeah, I get what you're saying, sweetheart. You may or may not hurt you as much, but yo, that dog cussing you over, that shit gonna fuck with you.
But that also shows you that who you was dealing with from the female perspective. Like, if you a female. There's no nigga on this planet that if a girl is of a certain level of attraction, he gonna have a hard time telling her no.
Of course,
right? So if she knows that, she has options. They're unlimited. Why you pick him specifically? Of all the niggas that's in your DM, that's talking to you, that's trying to get your attention, why him? You only doing that to get me back.
Of course.
That's why I was like, it's like, I told my homeboy, I said, the one chick that did that, I said, yeah, I put her in my phone as Larsa Pippen.
You
fucking Larsa Pippen me, son. You Larsa Pippen the shit out of me. I ain't gonna hold you. Congratulations. You know, you showed me who you was. I appreciate you. Stay on that side. But it was funny. It was funny. Like, when it first happened, I was in denial. I was like, yo, you know what? Bro, ain't no way, bro, did that to me.
I was like, no fucking, bro. I brought this nigga around these bitches. Like,
oh my god.
Like, I don't know. Sometimes I look at that, be like, nah, like, what is like? You know, sometimes you could just ask a nigga like, yo, bro, put me on. Or like, I'd rather a nigga say that than to do what you do and then feel like I'm gonna put you on, or feel like you've lived that life or you've done something. Cause nigga, you haven't really done anything. It's like, you fucked the girl. Yo, there's 50 million bitches in the block.
But that's the thing. Women outnumber men where we live at, like,
crazy.
15-1 now. The last time I checked. Why her, bruh? Same for her too. Like, why him? Y'all was both in cahoots with each other. Y'all was both. Thank you for exposing yourself. That's what I would just do it as. Like, I just treated it like, okay, cool, bet. I know I can't fuck with you. I know that this is how you operate. And I think that it's a cause of a lot of, like, friendships to go left. Like, I've shared on this very platform before, like, yo, I've lost, you know what I'm saying, like, a close ass circle of dudes that, like, we've been in some Gabby's on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I don't like the energy tonight. We need to get out of here.
Because if you know Gabby's, you know what we talking about.
Then you already know what type of time it is. Facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was in that spot. We wasn't even supposed to be in there. Everybody was 21. We was all in there. And, you know, you find out things from being in there. And when you start hanging around people and you build a crew of dudes and y'all get together and y'all do what y'all need to do to make money and y'all trying to find ways to just stay relevant and stay in this, because that's what you're doing then, right? And then you got people coming to you telling you your own friend is backdooring you for your girl. It's like, what? I done broke bread with this man. This man slept in my house. He knows my mother.
That's a different feeling right there.
I don't understand why y'all think that that's okay. Like the dudes who do that, it's like, I can't sit you down because my temper will probably get the better of me. But I just want to know, like, why do y'all think that that's okay? Under what circumstance is it okay for you to now be smacking down a chick that, you know what I'm saying, I used to fuck with? Like, tell me how that makes sense, and for me to not feel no type of way. There's no reason or rhyme on God's green earth that I could think of where that makes sense to me, bro. You feel me? It's crazy, man.
It's a different life we live in, my boy.
Shout out to Larsa Pippen.
Shit different. I don't know. I feel like it's crazy because when I move, like, yeah, everybody gonna say, oh, you moved at a young age. I get that, cool. But like, I feel like everybody gonna say, oh, you lived at a different age. Cool, I get that, right? But it's like, bro, cold is cold, bro. Like, I don't know, like me, I don't know, I'm different.
Do you have like, okay, so real quick, we gonna go down that road then since we talking about it. Do you have like exceptions where it's like, yo, I know, like for me, I'll make a quick story of it, right? Back in the day, me and my brother, we was really close. My half brother had a chick he used to knock off, right? He telling us he don't care about the girl, she whatever, right? She starts sending me snaps, like crazy
snaps.
She sent me a snap in my bro's bathroom of like holding the two girls licking on her like with her tongue out. So I said, oh, you must have made a mistake. You ain't mean to send that to me. She was like, you should save that for later. So I send it to him now on some like, yo, if we gonna honor the code, then you need to know she out here
sending me pictures.
Ooh, funny. She gonna try to split the crew up. This is how crews break up. This is how brothers become enemies and don't want to talk to one another. Because if you mix in ego, pride, and some shit like this, you end up with you and your homeboy having to be outside in the back throwing hands, right? So I told him about it. This nigga gonna blame me. Oh, you must have did something for her to send you that. I'm like, I'm just being myself. Like, if you attracted the dame, you attracted the dame. That don't mean I got to do anything about it.
I ain't do shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I just be me on a regular.
Right. So I'm like, I'm not gonna hold you. Plus I thought you said she was food. So if I wanted to smack it according to the rules, it's food. Right, but no. Wait, so now the rules change. Now the rules change now.
That should always happen though, bro.
Now the rules change.
That should always happen.
You see, it's like, that's why you just can't go there. You just
don't even go there, period. Man.
This is why when y'all make fun of me for saying, oh, damn, you black and white. You see now? You see now?
Yeah, that shit different.
Yeah.
Like, I'm black and white, but like, bro, if
I understand that life has a lot of gray.
It really does.
There's just so much that could happen.
But the gray areas has nothing to do with your friends.
Or your codes, or your principles.
Yeah, like none of that shit should have anything to do with your like the important things in your life. You know what I mean? Like, bro, there's nothing in the world anybody could tell me when it comes to a friend messing with your homie's ex or whatever. Like, that's why for me, bro, I don't even tell people if it's a knockoff. I'm not even telling you it's a knockoff. You know what? Because anybody can go do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. The only time I'm gonna bring to you and say, yo, Dame, this is this is Dame, is when it's time to get. You know what I mean? Apart from that, bro, yo, all that other stuff is dead to me.
I think if you're not mindful about your behavior, when it comes to your friends, and you're not mindful about how you can be seen, and like, that's a relationship between two men, and you are okay with just being a fuck nigga, excuse my language, then, you know, we label you what you are, we call a spade, and we keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember I was hella young, man, and that was the first time I ever experienced that. I seen a dude, excuse me, my homeboy passed away. The girl he was dealing with, now you dealing with her, and y'all was supposed to be friends. They had a shop together,
shop.
Yeah, like a business. They was doing. Crazy. They was working on cars. And I was heavy in the cars at the time, and like I used to take my car there to homie that, you know, rest in peace to Stephen Brown, and they used to call him Mad Scientist, and he was like real cool, real down to earth, real chill, right? And I remember he was like, yo, you know, sometimes I be feeling like I can't trust him. And then as soon as he you know, got arrested, so he passed away in a motorcycle accident. Yeah. I remember like it was yesterday. You ever seen some shit happen to you and it happened to you in slow-mo? I'm driving one way, I look in the car and I see her in the passenger. And then my homeboy called me and was like, yeah, they've been